Hello there, this is Jay Ray doing a little commentary on a slideshow video, if you will. So here we go. This is pretty much things in my room, and it starts off with a little stained glass window right there. It's a beauty. Yes, that's a stained glass, and that's supposed to be Coke, Pepsi, and Mountain Dew, a fountain drink, a can, and a bottle. So, yes, indeedy. Alright, next slide. This is a Bart Simpson cookie jar, and yeah, just one of the many Simpsons random junk I still have. I know over the years I've probably sold a lot of Simpsons stuff at yard sale that was just like, nah, who cares? But this Bart Simpson cookie jar, I like it. And inside of it is a lot of old Butterfinger bars and Butterfinger BBs that had Simpsons cartoons on them. That's how much Simpson collecting I was doing. Anyway, next slide. This is just simply a couple stuffed things. We have, first we have big old Garfield on the right. My friend won me that at a big old amusement park in Utah called Lagoon. I don't know if you've ever been. And then on right next to Garfield is a Build-A-Bear that my girlfriend made for me, and she is named Honey Bunny. Kind of my pet name, nickname, whatever for my girlfriend. So, alrighty. Next slide, we got, oh yes, the summer of 1999, I was one of them people getting all these Star Wars cans. And yes, I drank them, blah, 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 so what? Yeah, so I have all the Star Wars cans, but not the Yoda one, of course. The good old special Yoda gold can. Oh, I didn't get that. I wouldn't, I don't win anything anyway. Alright, next thing is this little Pac-Man thermos cup. I don't know what the hell to call it. And it ain't originally mine. It's just something that's been sitting in this house, in my parents' house for a long time. So it's probably old, though. It's probably old. Anyway. And the next slide, we got Oramal stuff. Yay! Place I've worked for the last 5 summers, and I hope to do it again. And this is just random stuff. This is mugs and pins and a bat and little helmets that I've served ice cream in. Yay! And the next slide, we just got simply old bottle of Coke from one of my grandmother's houses. We have just a shot glass, regular Hard Rock Cafe shot glass. And we also have an empty bottle of Pepsi Holiday Spice, which popped up one Christmas, and I had to go, at the time, had to go miles and miles to go get it. But I believe this bottle is from when my cousin Andrew sent it through the mail, and I drank it, and I didn't care if it was past expiration date. Who cares? I still drank it. Next slide is pretty much a pretty old can of 7-Up. I don't know how old. I don't know where from. I just said, hey, I want that. I just grabbed it, put it in my room. And then on top of it is just a little Sour Patch Kids lunchbox. Yay. Next slide, we have 10 years in the making. My state quarter collection. Yippee! And yes, that is both the Denver Mint and the Philadelphia Mint state quarters. Yippee! Goody! And then right next to that, on the next slide, we have many movie posters I have. These ones aren't the big ones, but these ones are like the freebies you see sometimes. So, and I see Twilight in there. I see Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. And so, yeah, I like collecting all these little movie posters. And next slide, we got me and my ticket when I went to a 2002 Winter Olympic event in Salt Lake City. That's my ticket, and in a little special Salt Lake holder thingy, ID holder, whatever, and a couple of the pens that they were selling around the time. Oh, yippee. And the next slide, we got just some random junk, just something from a place in Utah called Daylight Donuts, and a bunch of keychains, and this sword thingy from somewhere. My brother left it. One of my brothers left it. What can I say? And next slide, we have hats. I have a bunch of hats, and a couple of them are Al's hats, and yeah. I never wear them, though. I've been thinking recently, maybe I should just wear more hats. I don't know. Anyway. Next slide, we have original J. Ray artwork. Yippee! Skippy. I know anybody can make these things. Like, well, that doesn't look too hard. You just cutting and pasting paper, pretty much, and yeah, that's all it is. It's just from times when I was bored during church, working in the church library, and I just said, oh, I'll just make a little art project. And the next slide, we have my 2 little bronze medals for audio production. Yippee! Yeah, these for... I did this in school, and this is for making little 30-second commercials. Yeah. And of course, the next slide, of course, with me, you're going to have the movies, but don't think for 1 minute this is all my movies. These are just the ones I keep in my room and hide from the rest of the world, and, you know. So, yeah, so... the R-rated movies, the movies I really, really like, and I don't want anyone to find them immediately to borrow them. No. They're with me. And, of course, along with the movies, we have the music. Yay! My CD towers. And, of course, right next to that is the video games I do have, but I don't really play. I know. And I have all the systems to play all this stuff, but I just don't do it. I don't know if it's just I don't know. I'm never in my room, you know? If I had a computer in my room and if I had cable television in my room, I'd probably never leave my room. I'd stay in there all day. Next slide, of course, I have mugs. Just several mugs. Especially a couple of them from fast food restaurants that aren't in Utah. So, yippee, I brought them home with me from wherever I went. Texas, Virginia, you name it. And last but not least, the bigger movie posters, and these are some of the ones that are on my ceiling. So, that is just my little silly slideshow. Have a good day.